Hey everyone, I know this video is a little bit late now, but I'm going to be showing my physical Nintendo Switch collection. I really do mean physical, and you'll see why somewhere nearing the end of this video. So starting off, I'll have what I am calling the games I got when I first got my Nintendo Switch on Christmas Day in 2018. And we're starting with, let's go Pikachu, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, yeah, absolutely there, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And what do these games have in common? I have yet to complete them all, except maybe Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because I've at least explored every track there. But this is what I got for Christmas, and yeah, it's honestly not too bad. Then, maybe a day later, I would then get Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because it released the exact same month. And yeah, I got it because, close to a day, I like Smash Bros. So, yeah. Still need to complete the spirit mode on it, and that's about it, really. Oh, I still gotta get some DLC characters. I've been slacking on. So next up, we are going to be having what I call games that I got in 2019, but before Christmas of that year, and I can't tell if I got these on my birthday or not, but they are Minecraft, Crash Bandicoot N. Insane Trilogy, and Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. And I can't for the life of me remember when specifically I got this game, but I know it's definitely after Minecraft, but I'm not too sure. But this makes the most sense. And if you've seen my channel or been a subscriber for a good few years, you remember that time I tried to become a Minecraft YouTuber, and that was pretty shortly lived. And I can just make whatever I want now. And oh wait, and this one I did beat the first game, and that's about it. So I'll play the other two. And Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, a game I saw lots of people play, and decided to pick up a copy myself. Still need to complete it. Oh, and I guess I technically still need to beat Minecraft, but that'll be at a different day at some point. Maybe I can even record it if I'm feeling brave enough to do that. The next, I guess, games are the ones that I did get off Christmas in 2019, and they are Super Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I got them just for collector's purposes because they need to basically be in everyone's collection. And like 2 years ago, I think I actually did beat Super Mario Odyssey, and that one I opened the gates and haven't touched it since. But yeah, adding to the collection. Alright, next up, once again, I am unsure when I got this, but it was definitely before the Christmas in 2020, and it is 51 Worldwide Games. And yeah, there's not much I can say about this. It's a collection of board games, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. I really like playing solitaire on this. Speaking of which, next up that I did get on Christmas in 2020, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution. See what I did there? And this one didn't come with the cards, because I'm guessing I must have gotten like, I don't know, used one I think or something. And I was getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time, so why not get the most recent video game besides Duel Links? So yeah, and I still also need to complete this one, now I think about it. Well, 51 worldwide games, other than like being difficult, you don't really need to be, it's just playing board games, I guess. So I guess that doesn't really matter too much. And finally, the last Nintendo Switch game I would buy for a while was Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and the reason for that is because it came out on my birthday, so of course I was going to pick it up, and because there wasn't that many physical copies that were going to be sold, so I bought one, and you can still like purchase these things fairly easily used, and I also still need to beat, pretty much every single game for this one. But yeah, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And in Christmas of 2021, I would then get New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Now this one I did beat, which is pretty fun to think about because I had the original for the Wii U and I'd never really got that far into that one. I think I was on like World 6 or something, and I just kind of gave up and just kept replaying the earlier levels. But this one I did beat. So, yeah, we can add that to the what I think only one game that I actually have beaten. So, yeah. Oh, and I guess honorable mention, not a game I own, but a game my brother bought for him to play was Pokemon Shining Pearl. A game he probably needs to beat, and yeah, for a while this was pretty much my physical Nintendo Switch game collection until Christmas of 2023, I think. And that would be Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I got it so me and a friend could play it, maybe even record a few videos, and I never did that. But this one, we did beat together, so that's something. We had a lot of fun playing it. And that would be pretty much all my games, physically, that is, for a while. I also got like a bunch of digital games as well, but I'm not going to include them, unless you guys want to see a sequel. But yeah, that was pretty much everything. And the other game that I've actually beaten is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and that's about... Oh, and Crash Bandicoot 1 from the N. Sane trilogy, and Super Mario Odyssey, and that's about it. So 3 Mario games I've beaten. Do I have a bias? Yeah, that's a lie as well. But the actual last physical game I'll buy for the current time being is Danganronpa Decadence for Nintendo Switch, and the only reason why I got it is because the version that has the Peggy 16 one on it, so the, I guess, Europe version, is surprisingly expensive because it was made by, well, published by Numbskull Games, and there wasn't really that many, so I saw tons that were going for like 70, 80, even 100 for just, not even the collector's edition, just like the standard copying. And I went on Vinted and saw them for like 50 quid, and I bought it instantly. So, yeah, I got it because I like Danganronpa now, if you couldn't tell. It's got first 3 games, depending on what you mean. I mean by the first 3, and that party game, and that's about it. That's my entire physical collection. But why do I have 2 games left to show? And the last 2 games going to be shown that technically count as physical editions are Just Dance 2022 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And I'll start with this one because it's probably the most interesting one. So, my brother was going to like a shop somewhere. He just found this lying on the street and he gave it to me and said, "Does it work for a Nintendo Switch?" I plugged it in and it doesn't work, but it wouldn't be funny if it did. And yeah, there's not much I can really say about it. It's just been sitting here as a game on my collection I can't really play. Now, Xenoverse 2, that's also an interesting story. So, my friend used to have a Nintendo Switch, but then it broke, and then he refound, like, the tablet part of it, and I was wondering if there was, like, a game inside, and he was like, there probably isn't. So, I opened it up, and then there's Xenoverse 2, and I was like, I'll give you a quid for this, and he was like, okay. So, yeah, worth it. Also a game I've still got to play more of. But, that is my entire Nintendo Switch 1 physical library. I'd be more than happy to show you my Nintendo Switch 2 physical library now. Wait, what?